Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Linda Hao, Shi co-founder of a Neuroacupuncture Institute from the United States. Thank you, Dr. Dong Zhilin, president of the WTM and the leader of WHO, for inviting me to give a speech to such a remarkable global audience. It is a big honor to be here with you. It is an exciting, rewarding, and delightful journey that has enhanced my expertise in neuroacupuncture, which has proven to change thousands of people's lives. Today, I'm going to give you a brief lecture on neuroacupuncture. Number one, March 2021 marks 50 years of the discovery of scalp acupuncture in gel style. It has developed and skyrocketed around the world. Number two, to briefly introduce my theory, the mechanisms of the 5 R's, which was reported in the book published by Springer Publishing Company 2020 and the Albuquerque Journal 2018. Number three, the development and the results of neuroacupuncture treating people who have complicated, difficult neurological disorders in this presentation, particularly for the children. This slide shows the first international conference on Chinese medicine hosted by President Dong Zhilin from the World TM Forum and President Sun Rongrong from AACCHA, Association of Argentina 2017, with more than 600 in attendance in Argentina. It's really beautiful, wonderful, the first international conference in there. I never can forget the people, how the exciting during and attending this conference. Wonderful. Scalp acupuncture is a contemporary acupuncture technique integrating traditional Chinese needling methods with the Western medical knowledge of neuroanatomy, neurology, and neuroscience. Scalp acupuncture has been shown to be the most effective technique for treating acute and chronic central nerve disorders. It often produces amazing results with just a few needles. By integrating acupuncture with practical clinical neuroscience, these modern-day methods we know now refer to as neuroacupuncture, is a solution to patients who otherwise have given up hope. With more years' practice, hundreds of patients have benefited from these treatments and now come from all over the country and the world, seeking treatment to gain the better quality of the life. This one, it showed the movie from the story. He is Mark Madoff. He's a Academy Award winning filmmaker and the director years ago. And this one, the name, this name called Modern Day Miracles. And he made this documentary, first documentary movie by Mark Madoff. The reason caught his interest because his baby granddaughter Hope, who have been diagnosed trisomy 18, and he was in the hospice, like expecting dying. And when she came, actually whole family came, and they used the baby with a feeding tube or heart machine and oxygen, and they just looking for the hope, but not sure she can get to survive. One treatment, she got to survive, and really amazed whole team. They have teams actually for hospice. In this reason, he started just did first neuroacupuncture documentary movie. Yeah, very attract the people to learn neuroacupuncture. So we do not have much time to talk about story, maybe later sometime. And this movie made by another famous Doug Durst, is also director. He's the award winner, the director. He made the movie. Let's see, made a movie 10 years ago. In the name of the movie called 9,000 Needles. So Return to Life. Movie's name called Return to Life. And actually, we just released this movie the Friday, just 2 days ago, and had a big ceremony, and caught people so interesting and also exciting, and so happy, surprising to see what's going on in this Return to Life movie. This already released in the market. And the reason also, again, they see how amazing neuroacupuncture can do for the people. They got this another, is bigger, it's 1 hour long, 58 minutes, this movie. So, okay. Next one. Neuroacupuncture proved to be very effective in treating children's neurological disorders, such as autism, ADHD, PTSD, trisomy 18, stroke, paralysis, cerebral palsy, TBI, SPD, green matter heterotopia, SCA15, coma, aphasia, and other central nervous system disorders, etc. And also see from this photo, you can read this part about the time. This a picture is real from the patient. He just 7-year-old. Show the needles, just 4 needles changed those people's life. If they on the wheelchair, they can stand up, can walking. If autism, they can really talking, say Bobby word. Okay, just like bubbling, I would say. And next, we talk about a little bit about the 5 R's theory. Many years of practice, research, we see people change. I just wonder why, neuroacupuncture work on the brain so beautifully the way. So I summarized in the 5 R's mechanisms of neuroacupuncture. Number 1, the function or how did it work is for repairing. Number 2, remap. Number 3, rewiring. Number 4, reprogram. Number 5, reset. This all related, the brain's lobe, the frontal lobe, occipital lobe, temporary lobe, and 4 lobes. We do not have time to talk about this. Just show this photo here. Then later we can talk about. We get a chance, like people know about the detail. So these 5 R's, they're pretty soon like reported. When I get an interview reported by Albuquerque Journal 3 years ago, and last year this 5 R's theory of scalp acupuncture is published by the Springle publishing company. The reason I wrote the article, the book, actually the chapter in the book talk about the autism, how neuroacupuncture treatment for the people who has the autism, mainly majored for the children. So this, you take a quick look. This is about anatomy of scalp acupuncture. There are 5 layers. Where do we put it? Needle go through 3 layers and landing on the loose areola tissue. That's how to do technique. So this show how to do measurement. Okay. From now, I talk about clinical cases. Actually, I choose all the cases, real cases in demonstration, and with the people, in the together for the international conference or in the classes, and the actual cases witness around the world presentation. People really see that. Talk about people. You talk about doctor practitioners. They are really amazed too. So this is for around this time, COVID-19 time, treat more children who have autism, ADHD. This like a Bell's palsy. They are very emotionally situation too. It help a lot. It change not only child's life, change the family's life. So it is another cases during the COVID-19 pandemic, the treatment help people, and also lots, not only children, and also adults too. So this boy who has diagnosed double the ADHD and the autism, great results. So he's the one case. One of them is showed in my training class for neuroacupuncture. It's wonderful results too. It pretty amazed the lots of people too. And this one who has the autism, and practitioner in class saw his change. Lots of people teared. So this boy only got 4 needles. Great results though. So this baby, see, just 6 months old. It's not really get something like a diagnose something for his situation, but it was like he got the shots, regular shots. 3 of them together and caused many side effects. Don't sleep, cry, in the vomiting, running nose, and parents brought him get treatment. Just one needle there, and changed totally. And this one from Dr. Actually President the Dong Zhilin and Liu Meichang's the 2nd international TCM conference in 2018, and demonstration at Washington DC, the big conference. He changed dramatically, and he had double the diagnosis, ADHD and autism too. And his situation was a little more severe, but totally changed right away. And the reason I have this photo, he never had, for his age, 60 years, he never had apple. And during the treatment, actually, he had the apple, and treated children who has the, I put this way, not treating this girl had the cancer, but after she had 2,934 chemo treatments, he's really cancer-free, but left him sit on the wheelchair. And here, they hold her nurse. They hold the number, like, I put here, this number show how many treatment in the past 1 year. And also he has lots of pain with one treatment, and she can running, stand up, you have more energy, pain free, in very, very happy results though. So I help a lot of children. Particularly, I love to do this because they changed dramatically. It's not only child happy, it's 3 generations happy too. See this result. This boy was healthy, but he had injury, in the brain injury. With the treatment, they came from Boston. With the treatment, he's wake up and more function, killed the baby. And also I treat this girl who has a gray matter heterotopia. So we do not have much time to talk about the detail, but the gray matter is a major part of the central nervous system. She changed like right away. So they had this after state patient that came another time. This from European. Actually, the lecture was in the Netherlands, and he had autism plus ADHD. It changed the life though. So this one is the older slide. The person I treated for 43-year-old. Never too late. Then after treatment, he started work on his art and display and start to work. Okay, this the boy who had SCA 15 plus autism diagnosed. He mom was cried in the Dark Thirst movie, another video too, and mom was described because the doctor announced he never can be talk, walking, do normal things, and no chance from diagnosed by the doctor. And one treatment, his life changed totally. Oh yeah, this one from he traveled from Sydney, Australia, and when they came get the first treatment, it's pretty hard case because he had a brain surgery. And first the treatment, he saw the baby stand up, kind of applause. The father, he became really emotional. He was, you don't know, laughing and crying at the same time. And the mom for sure cried too. So many good cases. This is something I want you to read and summarize about what scalp acupuncture, the function to do. We do not have much time to talk about this. Okay, this guy was diagnosed spinal cord injury. He had injury in the Paris, France, Paris. And doctors say you only have one chance to kind of walk, do like something. About first treatment, he changed totally. He's in the movie. This guy, 3 years after have had a dramatic spinal cord injury, disabled. Now with treatment, he's totally recovered. And the 3 treatment, I remember he's really walking, do things, then back to work. So, okay. This case, I'm really just quickly to tell people, this guy, you can read this one. I do have a movie. He's Michael. He had, the doctor's appointment, the surgeons, the team already go to for the surgery because of brain tumor, and he did. The morning, he did get there, the team there, and after the review, his recording from MRI, you see why is a tumor is disappeared. So they all applaud him. Also later interviewed him too. Nothing can do for the tumor. Then he only got 3 treatment right before the surgery, maybe 2 weeks before. And his wife who has MS was recommended he got treatment. The time he won't be don't believe acupuncture do much, but it's really amazing to his family. And neuroacupuncture has attracted more people with an assortment of challenges, conditions. Neuroacupuncture treatments have the potential to positively transform the function and the cognition of patients. The result treatment has a profound impact on the well-being of the patient and the families. Okay, we also got interesting reported by the Fox News, the major TV stations, and also the Randy Travis, movie star in the Hollywood, and get treatment. He went to the ceremony, can stand up and walk to there and sing the amazing grace. This conclusion. Anyway, in the many wonderful things we can report to talk about that. The limited time, we just talk about those today. If from my experience, partial, the kind of the concentrate something major. So we are going to work together. We can transform people's life and change the world. Thank you so much.